All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we are going to check out a video called "This is Why the NBA Fans Think the Playoffs Are Rigged." That was a tongue twister. This one's from Hoop Reports, and yeah, we're gonna check this out while it's playoff time, and this stuff is still valid for this season. Not much else to say about the intro. I'm just curious about what is gonna be in this video. See what we learn. I did definitely notice, as you all know, I definitely noticed that there was a lot of rigging going on when it came to the Lakers-Denver series. I'm glad that one's over, especially with the free throws, and yeah, obviously with the fouls. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into this. If you could leave the video a like, that would definitely help it perform. And yeah, let's check this out. Here we go.
The NBA playoffs are the pinnacle of basketball. This is where legends are made, history is written, and stars are born.
It's about to go to work. Bumping, shoving, spinning, firing, double, and
I got to say, one thing I am happy about, at least in the second round, I've noticed, maybe it just took LeBron James to get eliminated, and then like it could happen. But this season, right now, this round, the second round of the playoffs, I am seeing some bump and grind basketball that I haven't seen in at least 10 years. Like, the refs are not calling every little tic-tac foul. Like, they're really letting them play some defense. And it's been great to see. The Denver and Minnesota series, that's what triggered it for me. Like, it's been really fun to watch.
Unfortunately, it's also a time when controversy often takes the center stage.
Doncic's upset, has something to say. Westbrook pushes him.
Man, I'm still trying to figure out what the hell. What happened to Westbrook to set him off to that level?
Sports gambling, questionable referees, and crafted narratives. If there ever was a time the darker side of the NBA shows up, ladies and gentlemen, I've been deeply immersed in the NBA this postseason, watching game after game after game every single day.
Yeah, me too.
And in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly why fans around the world suspect the playoffs might be rigged.
I saw Rudy Gobert flash the money sign again after he got called for a foul. What was that? What was that, game 4, I believe? Of the game 4 or game 5 of the Denver Minnesota series.
Jaylen Brown really went to him and said, "What did I do?" He just dunked it. He's
What
done
did he do?
Oh, they threw Jokic out of the game. I think they're throwing Jokic out of the game.
This is a panel of ESPN.
Okay. I know there was a lot of buzz around one of these games in a series.
Well, Jay Williams, who was the number 2.
Yeah, at first it looked like a kick. Okay.
The ref, who was positioned behind the play and who didn't have the best view, decided to call it a kickball.
I mean, okay. All right. So far. So far. I mean, at first glance at full speed, I thought it was a kick too. From this angle, same angle as the ref.
The Pacers players couldn't believe it. I mean, it was a crucial moment in the game, and an incorrect whistle was about to completely shift the momentum.
Okay, couldn't they challenge that call, though? I'm only responding this harshly because the topic is that the refs are fixing this game, this instance. So the ref had a bad angle. He saw what I saw, which looked like a kick. So he called the kick. Two things could happen now. The other refs can overrule him and say, no, you had a bad angle, I had a clear view. Or 2, Indiana can challenge, but maybe they didn't have a challenge, so maybe I'm talking out of my ass here. Okay, let's keep going.
What I mean is that if the ref hadn't botched this call,
God
the
damn, it
Pacers
looks so
would
much
have
like a
likely had a
kick.
4-on-2 fast break going the other way. Instead, the Knicks regained possession due to the referee's decision, leading to a DiVincenzo three-pointer that put the Knicks ahead 118-115. It was a 5-point swing. The other moment that's causing NBA fans to say this game...
Can you guys chime in down below? Let me know. Did they not have a challenge? Because it looks like they had a timeout, but maybe they were out of challenges. Because if they did have a challenge, that's on Rick Carlisle.
...was rigged happened when there was just a little under 15 seconds left on the game clock.
Okay.
During this pivotal play, Halliburton, with the ball in his hands, was leading the charge, ready to execute a move as Miles Turner set the screen on DiVincenzo. However, to the disbelief of fans around the world, the referee blew the whistle, calling Turner for an illegal screen.
Okay, step, plant. He stepped forward. I'm sure he's going to show it again.
Will be called for an offensive foul on the screen.
Ooh, that's bad timing, though, man. I don't know if I would have called that. But he shouldn't have done it. God damn. That's a tough situation. He turned and he bumped forward.
Now, it was technically the correct call since Turner was moving, but...
Okay, plant, right?
Same time,
plant. Okay, so now his 2 feet are planted. He's not allowed to move at all. He's not allowed to move. He has to hold that position. Let's see if he does it.
It was a horrible call.
No. He took 2 more steps. 2 more steps in forward. And then
the heart of the matter is...
And then he pushed him with his hand. So far, I'm not agreeing with this video. I get it. That's a tough call. That's a tough call at the end of a game like that. But why'd he do it? He shouldn't have done it. He blew the game. And before I get called out, I'm not a New York Knicks fan. It's just, I'm not a Pacer fan. I'm not a Knicks fan. I've got nothing invested in this. I'm just going for the truth here.
Is that this call was so weak,
that's a moving
especially
screen.
given the fact that this was a playoff game. As one fan commented, this is the equivalent of a cop pulling you over for going 32 in a 30.
It's fair. It's fair. But technically, he can. You can get a ticket for that. I got a ticket going 5 over once.
In the clutch moments of playoff games,
Kawhi.
calls like this shouldn't be made. It's absolutely absurd. Another issue here is that
Shoot, I might get so ratioed on this one. Do you guys agree with me, or am I way off base here? I see a foul.
Enzo had just pulled off a screen that was even more obviously illegal just moments ago. You remember that kickball, right? Well, this happened just a split second before that.
All right, here we go.
Check out
Uh-oh. Okay, this is good. Looking like it's going to be a bad pick here. He's leaning forward already.
DiVincenzo's screen here. He not only moves into Nesmith, but
he
also
holds
hooks
him.
his arm into him.
Oh, okay. This is bullshit. Right here. This is bullshit. The ref was Okay, let's go back a couple seconds. All right. Let's watch the ref's face.
DiVincenzo's screen here. He not only moves...
He's watching the whole thing.
Moves into Nesmith.
That's 1 foul,
But
2
also
foul.
Hooks his arm into him.
Dude, he got away with 2 fouls. Okay, all right, okay. All right, Hoop Reports. I'm with you on this one, 100%.
And yet the refs didn't call anything, turning a blind eye to the obvious foul.
Yeah, that was obvious.
As a result, fans are seriously questioning the fairness of the calls.
Yeah.
And well, this headline really captures the feelings of many NBA fans online. And they've got a point. In the critical moments of this game, it felt like the calls heavily favored the Knicks, almost to the extent that it seemed the game was rigged. Adding to the suspicion of the game being fixed, when the score was tied 66-66, there was a play where Jalen Brunson clearly made body contact with Miles Turner. Initially ruled a foul.
All right. From this, okay. Did I just miss it?
Miles Turner.
Hold up.
66-66, there was a play where Jalen Brunson clearly made body contact.
Body contact?
With Miles.
Did he make...
Turner.
I didn't see body contact.
Initially ruled a foul. The Knicks challenged
All right,
it.
last thing I want to
Score was
see
tied
is where the
66
refs
to
are positioned.
66. There was a play.
Okay. Ref is positioned where the camera is. No other refs? Fuck, man, I don't know if I'm going to agree with this one, too. Do you guys see it live? I'm not seeing body contact. Here, let me go slow-mo. Playback speed, 0.25. Okay, here we go. Oops.
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson.
Clearly made
All right, here we go.
Body contact.
Where? Where's the body I'm not agreeing with this one. At least from this angle, which is the same angle that the ref has. This video is not going the way I anticipated. I really thought I was going to see some really messed up stuff. All right, let's keep going.
With Miles Turner.
So far, I agree with 1 and I disagree with 3.
Foul. The Knicks challenged it. And
okay, challenge. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, did I speak too soon?
Surprisingly, won.
Where is it? Show me.
Yeah, like how
Show me.
in the world?
Where's the body contact? What?
Is this not a foul on Brunson?
I don't see it.
Even the commentators were baffled by the turn of events.
Wow.
Okay, different angle.
Wow is right. I have no idea what's
Okay.
going on.
Okay. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Okay. Let me take it all back. Actually, I'm not going to take it all back. From the angle of the ref, the live call was the right call. But this being reviewed with this angle and not being called for a foul, now that's bullshit. Like, that's seriously bullshit. That's the whole reason for the replay. That's bullshit. Oh, man, he jumped right into him. Damn. It really didn't look like it from behind, but I cannot. I'd be full of shit if I didn't admit this one right now. That's contact.
Replays in the playoffs.
So, yeah, I would assume that's fixed at that point because they had the replay. That's the whole purpose of the replay is to fix your mistakes. And then they made the wrong call. Huh. Shit. And New York is a big market, a huge market. And this is the most excitement that New York has had surrounding them in, 30 years maybe?
Brunson jumps sideways into Turner, hits him hard with the body, and that's not a foul, I guess.
Yeah, no, Stan, you are correct. That was a big-time foul.
One more thing that's really puzzling to me are fouls like these. Didn't the NBA claim they'd crack down on these
The James Harden? All right, yeah, he's stepping in.
non-basketball moves?
Yeah, that's supposed to be off. They're not supposed to be able to call that anymore. That's literally the James Harden rule. They took that out of the game.
Used to draw fouls?
Did they give him 3 free? Was he on a
The
three-point
claim
line?
they'd crack down
Okay. He's planted.
on these
Step.
non-basketball.
Oh, he stepped in. Okay. I mean, that's kind of a travel too, because he removed his pivot foot. This is some LeBron James shit right here.
Are fouls like these. Didn't the NBA claim they'd crack
Okay, plant. So he's planting.
down on these?
That step, he'd have to lift both of these feet at the same time and jump in that posture in order for this not to be a travel. He didn't do that. He lifted that foot, so it's already a travel. And he's in here getting that contact. He forced the contact. Yeah, that's a James Harden call. That should be a no call at all.
Basketball moves used to draw fouls, yet Brunson practically lived at the line with them.
He's going to go to the line again. He's got Nembhard up in the air.
Yeah, that's horse crap right there.
Anyway, when you tally it all up, this game seemed highly suspicious, and it's just one glaring example why fans feel the NBA is rigging the playoffs.
Yeah.
Another instance is game
All
one.
in all, I agree with that. I agree with that one. I disagreed with like 2 out of the 4 or 5 or whatever. But all in all, there's no excuse for that kind of stuff.
Of the Timberwolves versus Nuggets series.
I agree. I would like this not to be a call. I missed taunting. Taunting was a great part of the game. But once again, it's hard to call it fixed if technically, according to the rules, that is a technical. Once again, I don't agree with the rules, but that is a taunting call. He's jabbering at him and he's staring him down.
Oh, look, come on. That's
And the ref was right next to him. Let me know down below. Not like how you feel about it. Let me know logically. Knowing the taunting rules in the NBA, was this a bad call? Because I think it was the right call. I would like the rules to change, though.
bad technical.
But here's the thing. In the very next game, Nuggets head coach Michael Malone got heated about a play and went right up to one of the officials, yelling and probably
Oh, no, you get thrown out for that.
dropping more than a few choice words.
Yeah, he got to get thrown. He didn't,
guess
but
what?
he didn't get thrown out. I watched this game.
Nothing happened.
Shit.
No technicals, nothing at all. So here's where NBA fans are scratching their heads.
Okay, so 100%, Coach Malone should have got thrown out for that. He charged him physically. That's a threatening gesture, and God knows what the hell he was saying to that ref. So yeah, he should have got kicked out. So the crime isn't really what that the Ant-Man got the call. Look at that pose. Shoot. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, the crime wasn't that Ant-Man got called for the taunt. That was actually the correct call by rules. The crime is that he got away with this. He should have been thrown out for that.
In a few choice words. But guess what? Nothing happened. No technicals, nothing at all.
Yeah,
So
that's a crime.
here's where NBA fans are scratching their heads and feeling like the refs are favoring the Nuggets, while Mike Malone gets away with a heated confrontation with no repercussions at all. It just doesn't add up.
I agree.
Another issue NBA fans are upset about is the incident where Jamal Murray threw a heat pack onto the court during a live
Oh
play.
yeah, what the hell? What the hell was this? Why did it happen?
This was incredibly dangerous, and if a player had slipped
Where is Jamal Murray in this?
on it, it could have resulted in a serious injury. What's even more unbelievable is that earlier,
Okay.
Jamal Murray had thrown
So
a
Jamal Murray's hanging out back here. He threw a towel right behind a ref, dude. That's actually really dangerous, dude. I like Jamal, but what the hell is he trying to pull?
towel onto the floor as well. Now, considering similar incidents, like Steph Curry getting ejected for throwing his mouthpiece, you'd expect that this would at least result in a one-game suspension. But instead, Jamal Murray only gets hit with a $100,000 fine.
Dude, that honestly, I don't even care about the fine or anything like that. That's chump change for him. But technical foul was in order, at least. Technical. Punish them in the game, so it affects the actual game that they're playing.
I mean, if that had been Draymond Green, for instance, he'd probably be facing another indefinite suspension because of it.
Yeah, it's because he's got a history.
Honestly, I'm relieved that Murray didn't get suspended for that, as it would have tarnished an otherwise great series. But at the same time, the inconsistencies in the league's rule are becoming a bit too much to ignore. Moving on, there's a couple moments.
So we call that one fixed, but Denver lost by 26 points that game. I don't know how I feel about that. No, it's still valid. It's still valid. It's fair. Minnesota just went out and balled out.
That really make you stop and pause. But first, let me ask you this. If one team doesn't even get a single free throw...
Now we're talking. This is the obvious stuff. I don't even need to pay attention to this. Yeah, Lakers were getting 3 times the amount of free throws. I'll just make it simple. They were getting 3 times the amount of free throws.
in a whole half, while the other team shoots 11, would you start to wonder what's going on here?
Say that again?
In a whole... But first, let me ask you this. If one team doesn't even get a single free throw in a whole half, while the other team shoots 11, would you start to wonder what's going on here?
Yeah.
And yet...
Yeah, we all did. There's some of you who don't believe it still. I don't know what it would take. What would it take? What would it take for you to believe it?
That's exactly what went down in Game 1 of the Lakers versus Nuggets series. Despite taking plenty of shots in the paint in the second half, the refs didn't even
Yeah, look at all that.
blow the whistle once to send the Nuggets to the line. Another strange occurrence was in Game 5 of that series. Despite out-rebounding the Lakers 45-41 and attempting a similar number of shots from beyond the arc,
Where is it? Yeah. 18-8 in that game? No, attempts. 9-27. Yeah, literally triple. So they had one game where it was triple plus 1. I believe it was 18 or 19-6. And then they had another game, which is this one, where it was literally triple on the money at 27 versus 9.
the Los Angeles Lakers ended up shooting 3 times as many free throws as the Nuggets. Next up, I'll be honest, I didn't catch much of the Heat and Celtics series.
Me either. I didn't really. I don't want to say it. I really like Miami. I've been a big Dwayne Wade fan. I dig Pat Riley. When Butler went out, I didn't think they stood a chance in hell in this series. And I was correct. I think they won one game. So I did not waste time watching this series, just to be completely honest. So let's see what this was.
There was just too many games to keep up with, and with Jimmy sidelined, it felt a bit anticlimactic.
Yeah.
But when I checked in on how Heat fans were feeling after the game got sent packing to Cancun, it was like, these refs are surely being paid under the table. So after seeing sentiments like this, I decided to dive into the numbers a bit, because while they don't tell the whole story, they do paint a picture. The Miami Heat attempted a total of 173 pointers, while the Celtics attempted 100.
Okay, 3-pointers. Heat 170, Boston 195.
195.
Okay.
Now, the reason I bring up 3-point shots is because this is the main argument Lakers fans use against the Warriors when it comes to free
Yeah,
throws.
it is. Yeah. They play. That's what all the Laker fans claim. At least the LeBron fans claim. It's because they play less in the perimeter and they drive the ball more. That's the reason why they get more foul calls. They also say LeBron says they fouled and we didn't. So yeah, it's all horse crap.
They claim the reason the Lakers get so many more free throws is because the Warriors rely heavily on jump shots. And yet, check this out. Even though the Celtics took more shots from long range than the Heat, when it came to free throws, the Celtics took 103 attempts, while the Heat only took 60.
God damn, that's really imbalanced. Did any of you guys watch this series? If you did, could you chime in? For the rest of us, was this fixed? That's a hell of an imbalance there, free throw wise.
That's almost twice as many. Whether the games are influenced by an NBA storyline or by sports betting is uncertain, but one thing is clear. There's a lot of suspicion surrounding them. Considering a past incident where an NBA referee was caught manipulating games and another recent incident where an NBA player was...
Gambling violations. Oh, I remember this. Yeah. I watched something on this. Dude, the apps like DraftKings, it was already bad enough with Vegas and the sports betting, the sports book stuff. But now we have all these apps and you can gamble from anywhere in the United States, just from from the device that's in your pocket. I never saw that as a good thing. Because, I always figured a lot more sporting events were going to get fixed.
Found betting on his own matches, it only deepens the suspicion and begs the question, how much influence do external factors have on the integrity of the NBA playoffs? Maybe I'll do a further investigation when the NBA playoffs conclude, but in the meantime, despite having the refs against him, Anthony Edwards is putting on a show that we haven't seen since the likes of Jordan himself. In fact, he's been putting on such a show that people are straight up dubbing him the next Michael Jordan. And if you're curious about why exactly people are slapping him with that title, you got to check out this video where I break down the whole...
Nice lead-in. We already did a video on that. Yeah, this was an interesting video. I'd say about 50% of it I agree with. The other 50% I question. But 50% is enough. That's enough to raise the eyebrow and go, has this been fixed? Because cool for me. I say I'm like 100% convinced that the Lakers-Denver series was fixed. Why would it stop there? I just assume it's more heavily in there because there's all kinds of people paying that bill, because it's LeBron freaking James. But if they can do it and get away with it and corrupt the refs and pay the refs for that series, why can't they do it for other series? So I 100% believe there is an aspect of this. I just have to be very critical when I watch it, because if it's not blatant, then I don't want to call it out and be wrong. But if it's blatant and obvious, like that Brunson foul that was reviewed, that's so blatant. And then that Harden step in, that's inexcusable. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys thought. Chime in and help educate the rest of us for me, all of us who watch this video and we have questions. If you have anything to contribute, please contribute it down low in the comments. And I thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Please leave the video a like, subscribe for more if you want, and I'll see you tomorrow on the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace out.